Hey, it's Shannon, and look what I did. I bought a van. Yes, I bought a van so I could go and thrift and travel, explore, and have all kinds of fun new adventures. So this is me last year when I bought the van. I drove it home from Nashville back to Cleveland. It's a Winnebago Travato van and really perfect size for 1 to 2 people. So I have a full double-sized bed, a kitchen, lots of room to hang out in, my own bathroom. So come along on the maiden voyage with me and see what kind of thrifting adventures we have. Welcome to day one of a journey. So heading south towards Columbus to make my way west. The goal is to get to St. Louis today. I didn't sleep very much last night in anticipation, and I met with a few challenges, getting a little later start, and wind, and not getting the bike rack up and going the way I wanted it to. So the bike is in the back with me. So, and maybe it's a good thing because it is about 35-mile-an-hour winds. So driving on the freeway has been a bit of a challenge, and it's going to be windy the entire day, the entire way to St. Louis. So wish me luck, and hopefully tomorrow, day 2, will be a smoother drive. Goodbye, Ohio. Making our way into Indiana. Welcome to Indiana. Day 1 in the books, and it is the first night, and I got my furnace to finally work, and I made my bed. So there's my sleeping quarters for the night, and we are getting there. So I put the front curtains up, that way no one will be able to see in. It's a little bit of a hot mess in here right now, but that's what it is. That's van life, I guess, in a nutshell. So curtain is up, things are still in bags, the bike is inside with me, there's my chair, my reference manual, and keys if I need to get out of here quickly. Otherwise, good night from Indianapolis. Hey everyone, I am sitting here editing this video, reminiscing about the week that I had, 12 days that I had on the road last year, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. So I will say that first day I had big expectations and plans of getting from Cleveland to St. Louis, because I did have an appointment in St. Louis the second morning to get the van dewinterized, and I fell short of that goal. Only made it to Plainfield, Indiana, but it was worth it because I got to have dinner with a friend I hadn't seen in a very long time and love her to death, so it was great to see her. Had a couple of pit stops. I had to, stop and get propane put into the van. The van was new to me, so I had to do some new things I had never done before. So stopping to get propane. I did stop and thrift a couple things. I stopped at one of the bins locations in Indiana, and it was fast and furious. Just literally, I think I spent like maybe 30 minutes in there because I had to get to dinner. So picked up a couple of items I did sell pretty quickly, and I'll include those here in the video so you can see them. So I made it to Plainfield, Indiana, so I got to the west side of Indianapolis, which was, it was a pretty brutal trip, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, and I was reminded of it watching the video, but also I'd kept a little captain's log. So I had my journal here, and I wrote down after the first night what I had done, like making my bed and getting myself settled in. But I wrote, it was a long day. It was exhausting driving in the high winds all day long. It was light driving a huge billboard and being pushed around the highway all day with a bee as a huge billboard. So anyhow, so stay tuned to part 2 and 3 and 4. As I edit these videos, I'll include my travel out west. So enjoy. Bye.